Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never.
What's going on, guys? Crypto Chris back with another cryptocurrency breakdown video, and I decided to do a little different from what you currently used to. So I've decided to do a video series on DeFi, decentralized finance. I'm going to be covering projects video by video. I'm going to be covering a bit of fundamental analysis on these projects. I'm also going to be doing mainly technical analysis on this project because that's what I'm best at. I'm also going to be doing a breakdown of BTC because we've seen some interesting BTC price action this afternoon, to say the very least. So the coin I'm going to be covering today is Lend, also known as Aave. But before I jump in this video, guys, I just want to bring your attention to my Telegram. If you want to get all my up-to-date analysis, trades, crypto news, etc., and keep up to date what I'm looking at, any projects, trades, news, etc., go follow me on my free Telegram if you're interested. The link is in the description. So first of all, I'm going to jump over to CoinMarketCap. We see what we've done. Obviously, we've had that dump in BTC, which hasn't been healthy for the altcoin market, to say the least. As we can see, we have a lot of red in the market of these top projects. If we flip on to the projects that are actually doing well, we've got Kyber Network, which is a DeFi project. That's the coin that I'm going to be covering. Bancor, again, it has outperformed the top 100 yet again on a daily basis. Again, another DeFi project. And long and behold, Aave Lend is also here. It has done quite well over the past few days, but obviously it's taken a hit along with the other altcoins. So first of all, I'm going to jump into BTC price action. Once again, if you follow me on my Telegram, you'll know I've had these boxes of support and resistance. I've had them highlighted for a few days here. I've not touched them at all. And as you can see, so far, BTC price action is respecting all these zones. I mean, these zones are areas that we've had previous wicks down, previous areas of liquidity of the sell and buy demand zones. So I'll highlight it in this group that after this swift dump that we had, I mean, at the peak here, this is when the PayPal news came out. Everyone was getting very excited. PayPal, we're going to go straight to the moon. We got some sideways consolidation, then we had a dump. We came back down to this green zone of support, broke under, as you can see, found resistance, and then we melted down. We came back down to an area of previous resistance, now turned support. If I get this right here, you'll see again, makes perfect sense why price came down to this zone. We grabbed some liquidity, came back up to the green zone, got rejected, and we've come back down to the blue zone. Again, this has acted as previous support, and once again, we came down, wicked down, and currently price is trying to fight and come above. And it's very important that we stay above this blue zone. However, if we do fall below, then we'll be seeing the high 8,900s. And further down, we have this, again, another zone of, we can see support here, roughly about 8,700. And further down here, we have further support around about the 8,500 to 8,400, where I remember where price absolutely melted down after we hit that peak. But to be honest, guys, we haven't had any interesting price action. We are currently ranging. We are not trending. We're not trending up. We're not trending down. At the moment, we're getting just the sideways chop action. It's been a scalp trader's dream, these kind of moves. I mean, we just look for areas of resistance support. So you just, at the moment, it's best just to short when we get to an area of resistance, and obviously long when you get to an area of support. So once again, we've come down to an area of support, and it won't be surprised me if the buy step in, and then we could be looking about price to retest this little minor support that we had here, or even back up to this clear box here, which is resistance. However, we have got a few resistances before we see any bullish action. In my opinion, to get any kind of uptrend going, the next obvious point that we're going to need to start reclaiming is this green zone here. I mean, at the moment it acted as support here, melted down, resistance, became support again, support climbed higher again, climbed under, resistance once again, to see any potential climb, to start tackling these highs here, and even to come up here to around about the 10,000. A lot of people are expecting this 10,000, but in my opinion we need to clear this green zone first before we see any further highs. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. So I'm going to talk about LembBTC. I covered this on my Instagram and also on my Telegram, and I put a quite a funny quote. So if I pull up the price range tool here, so we go from the very bottom that we saw here, if I zoom in just to get it correctly. So the bottom here was August 2019, so almost a year. So if you put in £19,000 or $19,000, just make sure we get this correct. So if I get the price range tool out here, we go from here. As you can see, we climbed up 7,211%. So if you put in $18,000, you would have been a millionaire. So that we've had a crazy return. We had 72x return on this trade if you bought down below in August 2019. And since then, the more, if we go back to here, as you can see, the total value locked in USD and has continued to grow, and this has been reflected in the price. So as long as this leading indicator of the amount of money that is being locked up in Aave, like I said, the more to get a discount on the loan you take out. So say I've got some crypto and I want to get some USDT. So what I do, I'll go with my Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever other crypto. I'll go to the Aave, the lend website. I will use that as collateral. They will lend me out in USDT. And then the more Aave tokens I hold, the better discount, the less interest I will pay, and vice versa. So if I wanted to loan out my BTC and earn interest on it, so I go on this platform, I'll stake my BTC, they will loan it out, and I will get the interest rate. I mean, the interest rate a lot higher than what you get in a traditional bank at the moment. You're talking about 8, 9, even 10%, and even upwards of 10% in annual interest on your Bitcoin. So basically, these projects, these decentralized finance projects, they are cutting out the banks. They're cutting out the middleman. We're going there. There's no credit checks. There's no scary bank manager to deal with. We are doing individual. It's run by the people lending out the money to each other and paying back. We're earning interest, getting great rates, and we're doing no credit checks, etc. So it makes sense in these times, especially with the current epidemic currently going on, guys. A lot of people want to get some cash, or they want to make the money work for them. So a lot of these decentralized finance projects have absolutely flourished in the past month. I can see on the total value locked up has absolutely gone parabolic. Price has gone parabolic, but where can price go? Are we going to hit all-time highs? Are we going to start melting down? Where can I go? So with this one, it was a very simple chart analysis to do. There's nothing fancy here. All I've done is got the fib retracement tool, and I'm going to do a fib extension from the very high that we saw in January 2018, which was at the height of the bubble. I mean, at this time, there wasn't much hype about decentralized finance project. There wasn't really a working project. It was just any altcoin was absolutely going, then price absolutely went down. If you want to check how much this project went down, we went down. I'm pretty sure it was roughly, yes, 99% it lost. If you bought here and you held on, you lost 99% of your value. But if you bought down here, I mean, no one was buying down here. If you bought down here, you would have made 72 times your money. Anyway, back to the technical analysis. So all I've done, I got the fib retracement tool, and I'm going to draw a fib extension from the very high down to the low that we saw in September 2019. And if you look, once I pull this all the way across to the current chart, you can see once again we found resistance on the 618 extension. I mean, the 618 fib retracement, fib extension is always the golden ratio. It's always an area that you want to be looking to add a position, or you want to be taking some profits if price retraces back to the 618 level. So there's no surprise why we found rejection at this level. But so far it looks like this could still be running, but it will all depend if we can break this 618. And the next target, by the way, this is against BTC, so the next target will be 2,229 sats, which is the 786. And then after that, if we do happen to break above this level, then we're going to be talking about all-time highs, and then we can be talking about price discovery level. We also have this nice support trend line that price has been following, and it has been respecting too. So if we do get that retracement back down, this is an area that potentially we could be looking to add another further position. Also, this falls in line. So if we come back down to this level here, it would make sense. If we came back and retraced all the way down to 599 sats, this will make sense, as this was previous resistance, now turned support. And again, it was previous resistance, previous support, then turned resistance back in 2018. So this could be an area of interest. I'll be looking to add a position. However, the way that DeFi projects has been moving at the moment, I will not be surprised in the latest if we do break this high. I mean, again, we had this high rejection after we had that meltdown in January 2018. So we could be looking to see the 786 come in, and then followed by all-time highs, then followed by a price discovery zone. But it will depend, again, as long as this parabolic growth happens in the total value locked up in USD. As long as this continues to grow, I'll expect this to be reflected on the chart of AAVE. So there's no fancy lines, no fancy indicators on this chart. Very simple, guys. The support is at the 382, resistance is at 618. We break above this, we're going 786. Then we're going to all-time high prices. We break below this, I believe we'll be testing again this trend line, which will be an excellent position to add another further position. So nothing fancy here, no fancy indicators. We just went on the 3-day chart. Even again, if we went on the weekly, this will be highlighted perfectly. Again, as you can see, we found this resistance again at 618, which was previous resistance. We come here again, we had this double candle closure again at the 786. So then this is the next target, will be 2,229, but we need to take out the 618, break above, consolidate, and then we can start attempting to go to all-time highs, then enter price discovery zone. So keep an eye on this project, guys. Keep an eye on the total value that's going to be locked up. As long as this continues to grow, you best expect that this chart will continue to grow. So hope you enjoyed this quick and brief video. Let me know, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, guys. And day by day, I'm going to be covering different other DeFi projects. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing BNT against USDT, another project that has absolutely flourished since the beginning of the year till now. It has gone up hundreds and hundreds of percent. So look out for the next video covering BNT, Bangkok coin. So see you on the next video. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Crypto Chris over and out.